All right, so here we are with Ted. But Ted, the King of the Q is what you're affectionately known as. But we know you from when you first came to our store when you were 21, and you were an aspiring chef student at George Brown College. And we're so thrilled that you're a success now. But you're a terrific chef. But you've honed in on the barbecue, and I know probably that was a lot to do with Loblaws when you did their planking and they wanted recipes and stuff. But tell us now, like, what do you see? You've done this, the new one, the plank book, which is terrific, followed on with your other books. But where do you see the grilling and that going now? Like, what's the next great trend?
There's two. One is really focused on smoking,
Right.
the art of real barbecue, low and slow. Tending that fire and creating that smoke to cook the food at a low temperature for a long period of time.
Is that a Southern thing?
That's a Southern thing.
Okay.
That's an American, that's the classic American cuisine
Right.
of barbecue. Pulled pork, ribs, smoked chicken, and brisket. Those are the four.
And is that a
top.
dryer rub? Or
Dry rub on the
wet rubs
yeah.
versus dry rub?
Well, you can dry rub, you can wet rub,
Mhm.
you can brine, you can
Yeah.
marinate. It really, what the big focus of that barbecue is that smoke flavor that you
Right.
infuse. You know, some people, they talk about this pink ring that happens, and they'll go, "Oh, my food's not done because it's pink on the inside." No,
Right.
that's the smoke that penetrates the meat and the
Interesting.
product that you're cooking to give you that flavor. And
Right.
that's where I see as number one where barbecue is headed, is especially in Canada, is becoming extremely popular. The second is families.
Yeah.
Friends and families in your backyards. We don't have the dollars we used to have in many respects.
Yeah.
Things are a little bit tougher right now. So staying at home and cooking for your friends, for your family is really what a big trend is, and creating great meals and restaurant quality meals in your own home, on your own grill.
Yeah. Well, but you do everything on the grill.
Yes.
You do cheesecakes, you've just done, and you've got spaghetti in this one. I mean, tell us the more outrageous thing you've done on the barbecue. That maybe not in your book.
Oh, bubble gum.
Bubble gum?
We smoked bubble gum one year. I had one of the folks from Wrigley's had asked me if I could smoke some bubble gum and see if there was something weird we could do with bubble gum and smoking and barbecuing. Problem is when you stuff a chicken breast with a piece of bubble gum, it's that you eat the chicken, but you're still chewing the gum for like a half an hour. So to actually eat that entire meal takes about 6 hours for a 6-ounce chicken breast. It's really difficult to eat.
So not a huge success.
It didn't work. That failed miserably. But we do everything. I mean, I smoke rice, I smoke chocolate, I smoke salt, I smoke everything. We have a Brazilian fire pit in my backyard where we're cooking over open fire. I have a tandoori oven, an Italian pizza oven, all wood fired.
Because now we're seeing different cultures, like you just said there. And even in your book, you've got the West Coast Indian where you're using the hut and the planking upright as opposed to on the grill around embers.
It's right around the hot coals of the fire,
There's
getting
so
that
many
real.
cultures now, aren't there?
All of that. I mean, Toronto is the melting pot of the world. We have every country living here in harmony and bringing great foods from around the world so that we can all taste on a regular basis. Any day of the week we can walk out and eat 10 different types of food. And that's a great thing that you can now take, for me, from a barbecue perspective.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't invented by the Americans. It was
all about
invented,
fire, right?
It's all about fire,
Yeah.
and so it's very primal.
Yeah.
And for guys, it's like, you know, it's how do you tame that flame? How do you control it? How do you get to slow things down?
So I know you said your next book, because we're always thrilled that you've done this book, and then I scare authors and what's the next book? But you're great, because you always are thinking. So burgers is the next one.
Burgers for next year.
So
For
what's going to be great about your burgers?
I'll give
There's
you
tons of burgers. Like everybody thinks they make the best burgers. So what's going to be great about your? Give us a little sneak peek.
A sneak peek at this. There is the turducken burger. It is a chicken burger that's stuffed with foie gras. That's then inside a duck burger. That's inside a turkey burger, and then it's planked on the grill using a hardwood maple. And we glaze it with a Southern Comfort based barbecue sauce, and you have the turducken burger. There's all kinds of burgers in there. So, and it's about grinding your meat. We ground a lot of the meats that we use.
So you're doing, I like that, because you're doing just the burger. You're not doing the sides and the this and the that. You're just focusing right on the meat.
It's right on the meat.
Fine.
There's 109 burger recipes. So there are some recipes for a relish or something that I recommend for that, or a little salad that you should serve with that. But there's not like a condiment section and a side section. It's 109 burgers. Beef, chicken, pork, veal, lamb, kangaroo, moose,
You've got it. You've done it all.
We've put it all in there.
I love when you wrap things in bacon, though. I know. Doesn't everything taste better?
My
See, the bubble
spinning out of
gum.
my-
The gum might have been better if you wrapped it in bacon.
You know what? Bacon flavored bubble gum is good. I was in Atlanta last week. I bought a bacon watch.
I know. I saw that already. The bacon watch is fabulous.
The bacon watch is great, and then I bought bacon gummy bears, or bacon
Gummy
gummies.
bears?
Yeah, not bears, but just gummies,
Yeah, gummies.
and bacon jelly beans. And so
Ted.
they're like, I mean, you can go bacon crazy,
Just
but
when you think you've tasted it all.
right, but
There's something else that grabs
there's
you, doesn't
always
it?
something
Yeah.
else, you know, and that's
Yeah.
what it makes it fun.
Thanks, Ted.
Thank you.
It's always fun.
Good to see you.
Good.